What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wager Zone Podcast, and we are back for another day of soccer bets, guys. Yesterday we cashed out big. We had a set 5-1 day, I should say, 5-1. We've had like 5 or maybe even 4 days in a row we've cashed out. We're getting these bets, we're cashing these bets. So today I got 7 bets for you guys. Let's cash out for today's video. If you guys are here for the first time, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, and let's cash out for soccer bets, guys. First bet of the day is going to be in the Swedish league, Superettan. It's going to be Kalmar taking on Helsingborg. This one, we're taking Kalmar over 1.5 goals. Kalmar is the better team. They're the best team in the league. Helsingborg's middle of the pack, and with Kalmar being at home, being the best home team as well, the best offensive team at home, and Helsingborg not being able to play on the road that good, I expect Kalmar to at least score 2 goals in this game. So that's the bet, over 1.5 goals for Kalmar. I'm expecting a 2-1 or a 3-1 victory. So for this one, like I said, Kalmar over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, next bet's going to be in the EFL Cup. It's going to be AFC Bournemouth taking on Brentford. This one, we're taking both teams to score. I think this game has a good chance to come out to a 2-1 victory for either side or a 1-1 draw. Bournemouth, in my opinion, might be the better team, but Brentford's not no slouch either. They might be just right there with Bournemouth. They might be even. It could be a 1-1 draw, a 2-1 victory for either side. So that's why I'm taking both teams to score. Like I said, I think Bournemouth might be the better team, but Brentford always usually scores against Bournemouth, and I don't see it coming out to Brentford being scoreless, and Bournemouth being at home, they're probably going to score as well. So both teams to score for this bet. All right, guys, so our next bet is going to be in the EFL Cup as well. It's going to be Burnley taking on Derby. This one, guys, I'm taking Burnley over 1.5 goals. Burnley is the better team. They play in the championship, I believe, at the moment, or they might be in the Premier League. I have to double check that, but I do believe they're in the championship. Derby's in League One. Derby's not that good of a team compared to Burnley. I expect Burnley to come out here at home and win this game 2-0 or even 3-0. I don't know if Derby's even going to score, but I expect Burnley at home to score at least 2 goals. So for this one, I'm taking Burnley over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, next bet is going to be Southampton taking on Norwich. I'm taking both teams to score on this one as well. Southampton is the better team overall, but Norwich is a really good team when they play at home. They have a good offense, so I'm expecting either a 2-2 draw or a 2-1 victory for Southampton. Southampton is the better team. They should come out here, score at least 1 or 2 goals being on the road, but with Norwich being at home, I don't see them going scoreless. I think it's going to be a very good back-and-forth game, offensive game with some goals being scored, either a 2-1 victory for Southampton or a 2-2 draw. So for this one, give me both teams to score. All right, guys, next bet's going to be in the EFL Cup as well. It's going to be Sunderland taking on Huddersfield. This one, guys, I'm taking Sunderland over 1.5 goals. Sunderland is in the Premier League. They had a really good game against West Ham. I think they scored 2 or 3 against West Ham, and now they're playing at home against an inferior team in the EFL Cup, where Huddersfield is a team that is in the championship. They are a good squad, but they might score at least 1 goal, but I think Sunderland is just a way better team. They should come out here and score at least 2 or 3. I'm expecting a 2-1 or a 3-1 victory. So for this one, Sunderland over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, next bet's going to be in the Germany DFB Pokal. This one I'm taking, or this game is actually Braunschweig taking on Stuttgart. This one I'm taking Stuttgart to win the game and over 1.5 goals. Stuttgart on the money lines a -235. Stuttgart over 1.5 goals and -240. Put that together, you get that down to a -160. Stuttgart is just a way better team. I'm expecting Stuttgart to dominate. They're in the Bundesliga. They're a top 5 team in the Bundesliga. Braunschweig is I want to say, middle of the pack team in Bundesliga 2, and Stuttgart should come into Braunschweig's home and honestly dominate them. I'm expecting a 3-1 or a 4-1 victory, maybe even a 3-0 or 4-0 victory. But I think Braunschweig's going to score at least 1 goal, but that's just going to push Stuttgart even farther to score at least 3 or 4, in my opinion. So for this one, like I said, the bet's going to be Stuttgart to win the game and over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, next bet's going to be in the Champions League. It's going to be the last bet I have for you guys. It's going to be Pafos taking on Zvezda. Last time I took Zvezda over 1.5 goals. They almost dominated the whole entire game, but they only scored 1, and they lost the game 2-1. Now this one, I have both teams to score for you. That's what I'm taking. Pafos being at home, they proved on the road. They scored 2 against Zvezda. They're going to have to score 1 to stop Zvezda from coming forward to actually try to win the game and actually knock them out of the Champions League. I expect Pafos to score at least 1 to make the extra push. But with zvezda, in my opinion, they are the better team. They're going to be pushing forward, trying to ruin that 2-1 aggregate score. They're probably going to come out here and score at least 2 goals, maybe even 3. Pafos is probably going to score 1 or 2. I'm expecting a 2-2, probably a 2-2 draw, or even a 3-1 victory for zvezda. But Pafos at home, like I said, they're going to have to score. So I do believe they're going to score at least 1. Zvezda is going to come hard, pushing to make up the aggregate score, and they're going to score, in my opinion. So for this one, last bet of the day, give me both teams to score in this Champions League matchup. And alright guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day guys, and let's cash out for today's soccer bets.